The perpetual process enables us to perceive the world through our senses of sight, smell, sound, taste and touch. In particular, our visual system processes vast amount of information in its environment. Rather than perceiving elements separately, our brain organizes patterns, objects and shapes into whole form that we can understand. The principle of similarity states that when things appear to be similar to each other, we group them together. And we also tend to think they have the same function. For instance, in this image there appears to be two separate and distinct groups of shape, the circles and the square. The human eye tends to distinguish similar elements in a design as a complete picture, shape or group, even if those elements are separated. The brain seems to craft a link between the elements of a similar nature. When we perceive them in a relationship with each other, separating them from other elements in a design, human eyes are good at filling in gaps or connecting dots. It happens naturally. Let's try a quick experiment to check this out. If you got a pencil and paper handy, draw about 10 rough circles on a page, spreading them across the page, leaving enough space between them to fit shapes of a similar size. Now anywhere in those gaps, draw 5 or 6 triangles. Don't worry about geographic perfection. It doesn't matter in this simple illustration. Then put about 3 dots anywhere between these shapes. Look away and stand back for a moment. Now return to your sketch. Do you notice anything? Your eye takes you right to the dots, doesn't it? This is because the dots are points while the shapes are made of lines. We can also use color, font size and type, highlighting, etc. to distinguish between and mark the types of content before a user reads them. We normally place headers above content in a different font, color, size from the body of the content. They assist the reader in finding the relevant points in content and help control the overall flow of the work. They are great milestones and using them wisely, which isn't hard, will keep your users on your page. In contrast, the lack of size differences in the example from Amazon doesn't assign any particular importance to any one section. Despite this, similarity is still achieved through the use of repetition of similar size and shape, causing us to perceive rows of items. There are many more visual traits that can be leveraged to communicate that certain elements are related. The same font treatment, such as bold, italic and so on, can indicate that pieces of text are related and represent the same type of information. Similarly, orientation or even movement can signal that element belong to the same group and likely share a common meaning or functionality. The principle of similarity is pervasive in visual design and its effect can be seen in almost every interface design in existence. In the next session, we will learn the law of proximity. Thank you.